Hey guys, what's up? It's Shaky Bay. So I'm gonna go ahead and just get straight to the point. We're gonna be talking about a few things in this video. We'll be talking about gatekeepers. Now, before I actually get into anything, I want to go ahead and explain who I am in this community. Obviously, I make Musa videos. Aside from that, I used to play at launch for about 2 weeks. I had played KR previously from that. So when I came to here at launch, the servers were very laggy. So I ended up quitting immediately. So I didn't really play. When I quit immediately, I had played on a different KR account. I bought a new one. And I played there for a few months. I was able to join a pretty good guild over there. They were Siege Guild. Shortly after that, Medaya had released, so I came back for Medaya for about 2 weeks again. The servers were very poor even still, so I quit, went back to KR, kept playing there, kept learning the game from the people that were over there, because the community in KR is a lot different than NA. They give out this information freely. NA is the complete opposite. Now, once I pretty much entered after server merge, so been about 7 to 8 months now, I've been playing pretty consistently on NA. The big problem is gatekeepers in NA is one of the core aspects of catching up, playing catch-up game. A lot of Steam players come into this game, they're just doing pirates, they're doing whatever the hell they want, and there's quite a sizable amount of people that have a big desire to just PvP, they want a PvP. They can't because this content is being hidden from them, we're making more money than them, and essentially it's becoming impossible for these players to catch up. Now, for the past, I'd like to say 2 months, I have been contesting gatekeepers myself with my own guild, with my own spreadsheet, and I'm going to tell you why this is stupid. There's a gatekeeper Discord with all the top siege guilds in it. Now, the reason why this is stupid is because there's a gatekeeper Discord essentially. All the top siege guilds are in there. So let me just reiterate that. Man Up, Snake, Barcode, Show Nation, Hexus, FML, now Dead Game, any siege guild you can think of. Black Rose, anyone. There's Notorious that's in there. There's Blacker, ITC, some ITC people are in there. There's a lot of people that are in there. You can take a look at my deck list and you can tell even better. Salinity was in there. Blacker, Free, Guilty, Hazard. All these guilds are in that Discord. Now, this is why it's stupid. Basically, if you don't like these siege guilds or these siege guilds don't like you, you are not going to get gatekeepers. Because, simply as put, the information isn't being put out there. I am breaking my silence. I'm going to release this information to the whole community so this can actually become a PvP game. Because right now, it's not a PvP game. This is just Lakari trying to monopolize the game so that no one catches up to Man Up. This is all it is. All this zerging, all this hiding of information, is going to end today. No more. Alright, now as far as gatekeepers go, I'm going to go ahead and explain what gatekeepers are. So, gatekeepers spawn in 4 different areas. You have KG Ruins, Desert Nagas, Crescent Mountains, and Tidium Valley. So there's 4 GK locations. Now at each gatekeeper location, there are 2 spawns. So there are 2 KG Ruin spawns, there's 2 Naga spawns, there's 2 Crescent spawns, and there are 2 Tidium spawns. Out of the 2 spawns, only 1 GK will be present at each spot. Meaning, if they are up, there's only going to be 1 gatekeeper out of the 2 respawns at each location, which ultimately divides the gatekeeper run in 2 separate runs. There's the Tidium to Crescent Mountain run, or vice versa. I'll show you the route. When you enter Crescent Mountains by the big crescent gauge right here, you enter in. There is a back entrance, as you see right here, this little path. You can go out of this back entrance as a shortcut and sprint straight to Tidiums and then get the Tidiums. And then vice versa. When you're done here, come back, Tidiums, come right back up. As far as the 2 spawns go, I'm going to go ahead and flash them on the screen. This would be Tidiums. At Tidiums, there's 2. There's the one on the cliff side. And then there's one behind the cave at the very back. When you go up the cave path, there's one over there. At Crescents, there's one near the back ramp. Here's a screenshot of that. And then there's one a little bit closer to like the node, a little bit closer there at the big area by the circle. There's one over there. At Nagas, there's one down by the bottom portion of Nagas by where the questing NPCs are. Around there, that's this screenshot. And then there's one on the 2nd floor all the way to the north side of Nagas. That's 1 spawn. That's 2 spawns. At KG Ruins, there's one at the big pool. And then there's another one at the big black orb spot right next to it. So to slowly recap, there are 2 GK spawns per place, and the run is to KG Ruins to Naga and back, to Crescent Mountains to Tidium and back. Now there's a couple mechanics you're going to want to know here. Firstly, how much gear do you need to be running Crescent and Tidium? The GK Discord will tell you you need about 220 AP with Kudum. This is a lie. You do not need 220 AP with Kudum. You do not have to be really geared to do these. If you want to start contesting Gatekeepers, all you need is about 180 AP and 250 DP. That is literally full Grunel and a Laverto. That's all you need. And Gatekeepers are 30 mil an hour. Now I'm going to go ahead and talk about how to farm these and why is it profitable. If you take a look at the GK run here, this is the KG Chief Gatekeeper loot table. As you can see, it says loot group 1 from top 5 players, 100%. It has a 10% chance to drop a Valor. For armors, it's a 100% chance to drop 1 to 2. Blackstone weapons, 2 to 3, 70% chance. 20 to 30 KG tokens. Gold bar, 1 to 2, 75%. This is the 1 million silver gold bar. And then you have a 50% chance to drop a scroll. And a 3% chance to drop a Seraph necklace, which is absurdly high. Now the reason why this is good is because you can put on special deals, and each person in the group gets their own loot. Meaning, each person in the group is going to get these gold bars. Everything else goes to the special deals. Each GK gives you about 3 pages of mail. 3 pages of mail is equal to about 3 mil plus the gold bars you on average. Typically, if you get Seraph necklaces, that'll change how much money you get in general. As far as Crescent Chief Gatekeeper goes, it's more or less the same across all the GKs. The main difference is you'll get the different Crescent drop and the different crystal. So KG drops Valor, Crescent drops Adamantine, Desert Vogan drops Precision, Naga drops Vigor. That's the main big difference. So there are 2 runs, okay? I want to go ahead and talk about how to keep track of the Gatekeepers now. As far as keeping track of the Gatekeepers go, I'm going to be publicly providing a spreadsheet for everyone in the game to be running. Just remember that you only need 180 AP and 250 DP to run these. You do not need full boss grade to run this. You can get started and you'll be fine. The main thing is you want to have buffs on. This is mandatory if you do GKs, especially if you're on the lower end of the spectrum. You're going to want Atos' Villa, so you want the 3-hour buff there. Elixir of Concentration is good. Fury, Demi-Human Hunt, Back Attack, and Grim Reaper. Those are typically the elixirs you're going to want. Also, if you're having trouble with defensive, on like the defensive options there, Elixir of Steel Defense and Elixir of Will to significantly reduce the damage you take from the Gatekeepers themselves. Now I want to go ahead and talk about what this spreadsheet is all about here. Since I will publicly be providing this, when our guild was doing it, we used the X's to say it was down, and the O's to say they're up or we didn't check them, or they were already down when we went there. We have a command here. If you type Control-Shift and semicolon, as you see, it's going to mark the respawn range. All GKs, when you kill them, they will respawn 6 to 8 hours after you kill them. So there's a 2-hour window to take the GKs back. Alright, so our spreadsheet is automatically going to do that for you if you just do the command. As you see, it's 3:23 here, marked. 6 hours later, it's going to be 9:23. 8 hours later, 11. Now some useful things to know about the GK run. At about 9 o'clock EST every day, there are node wars, sieges, yada yada yada. On every one channel, as you know, all mobs are going to disappear. Now node wars and sieges end at about 11 o'clock EST. After a node war ends, all GKs will spawn at about 4 hours after that node war channel. So let's say node wars come up and you're doing Velia 6 through 2, then that means after 11 o'clock, at about 3 a.m. Eastern time, every one channel of GKs are going to be up. Now as far as this goes, you do not need to be in a Gatekeeper Discord to do Gatekeepers. If you want to PvP in this game and make progression, you need to be doing Gatekeepers. It is 30 mil an hour. If you're at the lower end of the gear spectrum, it can go as to low as 20 mil an hour, which is still going to be better than Pirates or anywhere else in the game. This by all means is not too contested at all. Now, the reason I am making this so public is because like I said earlier, the Gatekeeper Discord is trying to monopolize this content. Gatekeepers is not the best money in the game. There's better content. This is just part of it. This is the first half, and this is how you can get started. If you really want to get geared and are serious, you can get started doing Gatekeepers. So all in all, it's a 6 to 8 hour respawn. There's 2 spawns at each GK spot. Only one will be up at each spot. So how it would look is, let's say you want to start at Serendia 6, cool. Serendia 6 GK's up, kill it, cool. As soon as you kill it, sprint straight to Titium's, kill the GK there, and then you're going to channel hop, go to Serendia 5, kill the GK there, run to Crescents, kill the GK there, and then channel hop again, kill the GK here, kill this one, keep channel hopping. That's how it works. You're going to keep channel hopping, you can keep marking the spreadsheet timers as so, and then you'll know exactly when they come up. And again, you only need 180 AP and 250 DP to be running the Crescent and Titium run. If you want to run Kadri and Naga, this is where it gets a little bit harder. Kadri Ruins, he's a full damage beast. Big damage, like he'll hurt you pretty hard, so I would recommend at least having full try boss armor and weapons before you attempt Kadri Ruins. Other than that, I would say, guys, if you really want a PvP and your guild's been aspiring to do it, stop sitting around. I'll be putting the spreadsheet in the description. Just go ahead and take advantage of this. Get your guilds out here, do some GKs, get the PvPs. Now if the guild discords come and fight you, don't worry about it. Channel hop, keep fighting. Later on, I will be talking about Camisylvia content. Currently, Gatekeepers are the second best method of money in the game. However, if you are trying to catch your guild up in terms of gear, Gatekeepers is where you want to get started. After Gatekeepers, we would pretty much head over to Camisylv, which I will explain in the next video. If you guys have any questions about Gatekeepers, I will be leaving our community Discord down in the description as well. Feel free to go in there and just at me. I'll respond usually pretty often. Alright? Peace.